Many thanks to Fellow Extraction Squad, Clash from the servers, Sergeant Pepper's servers, Sea of Doors Cloud, Dallas, the Struggle Community, the Karma Crew servers, Dots, Designful, and Friendly a DayZ podcast for making this video possible. The DayZ devs just finished a live stream showcasing the next patch for the game, which is going to be DayZ 1.29, so I'm going to go over all the new deets on the DayZ streets. DayZ 1.29 will be released tomorrow, Thursday the 14th of August, but they did say that they plan to make this a smaller patch than usual, but like most plans, it didn't go to plan because they added more than they were expecting in 1.29, starting with the Saka bunker changes. Every August, the DayZ devs are allowed to go outside, and this year they decided to visit the real Saka bunker, which heavily inspired the creation of what we see on Saka. While there, they got motivated to improve the bunker we see in the game, adding a third entrance to it and adding more rooms too. The 4 locked rooms and the generator needed to open those doors all works the same as it did, and from the little we saw, it hasn't changed massively on the outside apart from a few tweaks to the area surrounding the bunker. The biggest change though is the structure on the top, which has an openable door now and a player that kills you when you open that door, so it's pretty much the standard DayZ experience. From this footage we can see a staircase leading down into the bunker, which likely leads to one of the new rooms or at least a new part of the bunker. I doubt we will be able to access the bunker from this new entrance, as it's very likely there's a one-way door at the bottom of these stairs allowing players in the bunker to escape, but not allowing players to get into the bunker using this door. Otherwise everybody would use this new entrance and not have to wait for 2 slow doors, along with alerting the whole damn neighbourhood. Whatever the case, we'll know tomorrow when we get more info on this, as the devs made it very clear that they're not going to show us the inside of the bunker. The main focus of the stream was new clothing items being added in 1.29, with some of them being pretty damn unique actually. The first is a heavy labour jacket, which is a kind of Soviet era gulag jacket, with this one being medium insulation. Next is a pilot jacket, shown here on stream in 2 different variants, in brown and not so brown, coming with high insulation and a sprinkle of foreshadowing to them adding aerial vehicles to DayZ in the future, but probably not. My new fave jacket though is the military winter coat, and is probably the most unique jacket in the game too, as the length of it means that the jacket has to move with your legs as you run. It's another Soviet era jacket, and it's said to have 4 colour variants, comes with best insulation and spawns across all maps, not just Saka. The final top slot item is a military sweater. Again, it's best insulation, and again it's found on all the maps. A new high tier backpack has been added in 1.29 called the long haul backpack, which spawns in military locations, has high insulation, comes with multiple colours, and has a huge 64 slots, making it one of the best backpacks in DayZ for sure. This one will be available on all maps too, but don't expect to know what's behind you. Another cool addition is the bear headdress, working exactly the same as the wolf headdress and probably has the same stats too, with this one being best insulation, and shooting the head of the bear will ruin it if you get it. We're not sure if this bear headdress will be on all maps, but that certainly will be the case with the fox headdress, which unlike other headdresses in DayZ is actually craftable. To craft it, all you need to do is combine a fox pelt with a leather sewing kit, so you don't have to tan the leather. You can just kill a fox, take the fox pelt, and then combine it with a leather sewing kit, and you got yourself a snazzy new hat. It works with the head torch too, as shown on the stream, and is best insulation, so it'll probably be one of the better head slot items for warmth. Speaking of which, military winter boots have been added, providing best insulation too, so all of this new gear is really good insulation, but we got no info as to whether or not these are a Saka exclusive. What most certainly will be though is the new Saka flag, which can also be turned into an armband like other flags, and I know you guys are super excited for this one. Weapon sounds were the secondary focus of the stream, with this patch coming with new weapon crack sounds, and most likely a fix to the prone crack bug that we've had in 1.28 and 1.27. The devs said new gun sounds were in this patch too, spanning across pistols and military grade weapons like the Lamas, the AK-74 and the M16. Last patch, most rifle sounds were changed, so this patch might be all about pistols and assault rifles, as I have no idea which gun this is shooting in the distance. Gun sound distances may have been improved this patch too, as it was mentioned that different weapons sound different at distance, which is currently the case, but most weapons in DayZ sound the same past 250 meters, so this could mean that we have completely unique sounds for each and every gun in the game, or at least pistols and assault rifles. There was also mention of interior gunshot sounds being heard, as the last patch gave us a bug that made weapons fired inside buildings silent at certain distances, potentially meaning that this interior gunshot sound bug is fixed in 1.29, which is great to hear. Another bug they may have fixed is with the Olga and the Saka, which were flipping out a lot in the previous patch. They would just flip out randomly on the street because the devs were driving around without issues with the Olga the whole stream, and we didn't have any sort of bumpy issues there, so that could be fixed this patch. Terrain textures have also been fixed. They blend together much nicelier in 1.29, giving us more side-by-side comparisons, and is successfully running in 1.29 on all of the maps, not just Saka, with this blending tech being most noticeable on Saka. As you can see here, it's a massive improvement. However, this might just be up close, as when you're at a distance it is a little bit blurry and then it blends together into the improved texture, but this is an early build, so perhaps this will be improved. 1.29 will come with an experimental wipe, which most likely means a full wipe when this is fully released onto stable, due to big changes on Chernarus when it comes to the loot economy, so loot might have changed a lot on Chernarus in 1.29, which they will speak about tomorrow on stream. Do bear in mind that more has been added to 1.29 than what we saw on the first stream, and this was also said by the developers, so I'll get more info tomorrow on experimental for another video, along with how the bunker is changed exactly. From what we know so far, 1.29 looks to be more of a bug fixing and tech improvements patch rather than having loads of content like last patch, probably because the dev team is hard at work on Badlands and they're preparing the next Badlands map leak for us, which you can learn about more in this video if you want to know what we discovered. It's been exactly 0 days since the last Badlands leak, as the devs accidentally showed the main menu on stream today, showing us not only that they're playing on DayZ 1.30, but also that we have some Badlands wishlisting content to look forward to, which might be seen in 1.29 in the run up to the Badlands release. Let me know your take on the additions and changes in 1.29. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.